Hello, people. My name is Ray. What is his face? I thought he was Steve. Jesus, I thought he was Steve the entire time, but that was. Hello, everybody. My name is. That was really not planned. My heart. My name is Rage. Welcome one and all to the next episode of Quick Build, where today we are venturing into the sewers. Why would you pick sewers challenges? It's just filthy and it's a pipe and it's full of slime. I don't know why slime is evil, but it's gonna cover you. The winner of last week was, really me. Just nailed it with exploration. Mariana Trent just totes best. Did I get a little bit Snape on there? I feel like I went a little bit Snape. Shoot, twist, that I accidentally spelled correctly? Probably. Actually, probably. Did he just try and 360 Nobo? 360 Nobo results in the twist that did it, guys. I feel like, no. I feel like, shoot again. I feel like someone just, deliberately did that. Maybe, asshole. Okay, let's try. Have we had this one? Evil version. You must make your build evil looking. I like this one. It's kind of a vague twist, but it's also, a few of them are actually kind of like that. So let's do this. Sewers is the name of the game. 3, 2, 1. Go. 12 minutes on the clock. Now, I kind of know what I'm going to do, and I actually think I can get away with it with doing an evil version, so I am kind of happy about that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to choose black instead. I think black will do better. Don't quote me on that. That is really, really bad to be out of context. I was thinking that black could do better, but then again, potentially the blues could do pretty well. I think it's a shame that there is such limited shades of skin color among humans, because I think it would be really good fun if there was like fully orange people, blue people, red people. I'd want to be a red-skinned person, let's be honest. Bright red, like neon glowing type deal. I think I'd rock that look. And then really, no one could make fun of anyone. It would solve a lot of problems, because how could someone who's bright green make fun of someone who's bright red? You both are bright color, you both look, what are you doing? I think it would be great. So I think in the future, we all need to get surgically enhanced to have bright X color skin, and you get to choose what color skin. In fact, if you had to have bright colored skin, ladies and gentlemen, what would you choose? That is what I would like to know. What bright color, neon glowing skin would you choose if you had to swap indeed? So let me know on that front. So if we have 3, let's have 4, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 4, because I need to, no, that's maybe a little bit too much, so we'll make it, and then 2, and then that's, no, 3, yeah, this'll do, I'm basically trying to make a sewer cap here. That's what I'm going for, like the cap of a, it's not going to be the best ring you've ever seen, but then again, it's hard to do a circle in Minecraft for very obvious reasons. Technically speaking, it probably would be better like that, actually. That would make it generally more circular. I am Circle Man. I've unlocked the power of the circle. Yes, I have. So, sewers being the topic, how could I do anything other than try and get my Super Ninja Teenage Mutants? Yep, that's about right. So we have our circle. Now we need to raise it up. No, what we need to do actually is, let me get rid of the road. This was a mistake to do the road before the sewer cap. That's actually lost me a lot of time. I have a lot of plans for this build. Well, to be fair, I have been doing really well on my build for the last few weeks, so I think we are due a good Toms and berries. Jerry's fucks. Welcome to a brand new episode of Jerry's. That just sounds really weird, especially to be a children's show. Ugh, okay. So I'm trying to make this look like a actual sewer cap, which means I just want to have it a little bit textured, a little bit looking cool, because what I'm going to do is have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle head popping up from it, because I think that'll look really quite sweet. So we'll make this connect over here. There we go, and then we'll make these connect like that. It just needs to look a little bit textured, a little bit like an actual sewer hatch? Sewer hatch, that's what they're called, right? They're sewer hatches. I worked it out, I know what a sewer hatch is. I do often spend times in sewers. It is a fact. I often come from Sewerland, and Sewerland is really good fun. I think it's actually a myth that alligators and crocodiles generally are found in sewers. I mean, definitely, occasionally, they do find themselves trapped there. So we have our sewer lid. That looks pretty good. So what I want is some green. There we are. And then I need to have, because he's going to do like the comical thing where he lifts it up with his head to check what's going on. Alright, and then to make it an evil version, this is actually going to be kind of cool what I'm going to do here. So, 8 mins remaining. It's not horrible for 8 mins, not horrible for 8 mins at all. Okay, down you go. We need to make like the sort of spherical turtle head that they do have. That's a good shape for it, I think. And then if we do that there, this is going to be the cutoff where street level is. So then if I get red, we're going to be making Raphael, because he's the leader, right, Raphael? And then if I do his band, which should... In fact, no, what I should do first is actually finish the head off. That way I can see what I'm working with in terms of space, if that comes like out here, because it's quite the spherical. Yeah, I think this is actually good scale. I don't think I'm going to get a lot done, but I have a feeling it's going to be kind of cool, which, you know, I'm happy with. I am a happy individual right now. I'm not a happy group though. I've not yet learned to fully master my power to split into multiple people at once. I mean, it's going to be very useful when I do master the power, but for now, it's really something that I do have to spend time working on, and that's fine. I don't mind spending time mastering a superpower, because I mean, let's be honest, if you got superpowers, you would be more than willing to spend as much time as it took to master them. Let's not kick the bush here, which is a much better expression than beat the brush, because they're both stupid, so anything is better. In fact, that's what I'd like as well. Come up with your own replacement expression for beat around the bush. That is what I would like, because to me, as I've said many times in many things, that is just a group of people hitting a bush with baseball bats, moving in a circle around it like some demented dance of just bush destruction. That is awesome. What are you doing today? Oh, I'm taking part in a demented dance of bush destruction. How about you? Oh, really? I find those quite enjoyable. Oh, yeah, me too. Hi. Okay, so what I would like is netherrack. I also would like flint and steel, because as the twist says, we have to do an evil version of this, which means I need to use red clay instead of red wool, because red clay is not going to burn. So we have the band going around his head. Yes, we do. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, and it's going to get a little bit thicker on the top, as it does. And then one eye is going to be here. Boom. In fact, what I need to do as well is, actually, let me go inside his head. That's a little bit brutal, but we are just going to go straight up inside his head. His other eye is going to be here, which means we can delete that, put that, and then I basically just want a red background to the fire. There we go. Looks a lot better now. So we have our evil Raphael, who is doing many evil things with his ninja. Oh, this looks awesome. And then if we actually get a quartz, and then we're gonna have him like having hints at like demonic spiky teeth that he's got going on here. Look, there we go, there we go. So he's got like demonic spiky teeth, man. Ooh, that is cool. In fact, like, if we alternate them, yeah, if we have that like his mouth, like that's the start of the mouth. So here is where we're going to have street level. So we need black wool once again. Now I can actually build the street level. It was silly to build the street level first, actually, I think. But the good news is I don't have to fill in the space underneath Raphael here, because you're not going to see it. You don't know it's there, guys. Pretend it's been built. Totally. Raphael is the one that uses the swords, right? The swords, it's like a version of a katana. So there's swords, the katana, there's nunchucks, there's a bow staff on Leonardo, I think, size on Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and I've forgotten the other one. Leonardo da Vinci, Raphael, Donatello, Oh, who's the other one? Who is the other one? I've completely forgotten the fourth turtle. That is really awkward. And it's more awkward because it means I've also forgotten one of the four founders of the Resuscitants. There's sausages coming for you. There's sausages coming for you, ladies and gentlemen. Be scared. Be pre-scared. So he is lifting his head on the sewer out of the thing. In fact, kind of needs, what am I doing? What am I actually doing? What is wrong with me? Why did I feel like, yeah, I am an idiot. Of course there needs to be a hole in the street where the freaking sewer cap is from. Oh my god, why did I think that would be a sensible thing? Alright, so this is, come on, down here. So 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2. Alright, so we actually have managed to make the sewer going down, which kind of means that I need to do more of Mr. Raphael now, actually, doesn't it? Because, that is rather awkward. I'll also need to extend this by 1 to actually make it look like the hole in the ground. I completely didn't think of that, but it's a good job I remembered just before it ended. I do like the idea of an evil, demonic turtle fiend coming out of the ground, though. I think that would be a nice spin-off series for them. Okay, so then if I get slabs to actually mark out the boundary of the sewer cap that he has pulled up off the street. Because the black is, you know, the Alsfat? That sounds like I'm just yelling something inappropriate in German, I'll be honest here. But then again, most German words sound like you're yelling something inappropriate in German. So we have the sewer cap. Yeah, we do. We have this. Okay, we have the sewer exit from the thing, so we're going to extend it by 1 more, just so it's not completely reaching the edge. And he's poking his head out, so what shall we have going on down below? That's the question. So, I mean, I obviously could finish his head off, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to do that. I'm going to finish his demonic mouth off, just because I think that is pretty damn cool. There we go. Yeah, you don't want to mess with Mr. Yeah, see? They're even praised. Stop being so... Oh, guy! Oh, wow, they have not done fucking bad, actually. To be fair, I'm not going to lie about that. 1 min remaining. So, how can I improve this? What can I make more turtly about this? I feel like how could it be a turtle without... Let's throw a quick pizza together, just because why the hell not? And it's not just going to be any pizza, it's going to be... What's the best sort of pizza base? Hardened clay, I think, maybe hardened clay. So actually what I want to do is extend this down a bit, just so it looks like this is disappearing. In fact, if I make it out of stone, then it actually looks like it is disappearing down into the thing. Wait, that's a monster egg. I want cracked stone, that will do. I do need that, get rid of that, there we go. Alright, so if we do this coming down, this is the actual pipe leading into the sewer. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time. Oh, there's 20 seconds left, that was, yeah, I'm gonna just quickly make the world's worst pizza. There we go, just have that going around. Let's get a bit of cheese on there, lovely. Bit of tomato sauce, and then, just because we are going quite evil, in the few seconds that are left, we've got human head garnish. Oh, there we go. Stop. I tried. I think it's a fun idea, at least. Demonic Raphael poking his head out of the sewers. I mean, they've all done a fantastic job as well. I'm kind of happy with this quick build. I really am, and I hope you've enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. So, vote 1. We have demonic, like, weird teeth gnashing, evil fire Raphael with a human head pizza underneath him in the sewer. Yes, indeed. And then over in vote 2, we have, like, fire emanating from a toilet. That is quite evil. That is ridiculous. And we go down to an evil sewer with a demon alligator under, or demon mouse. Looks like a cross between the two underneath the build. That is really nice. Vote 2. Over vote 3, we have a evil nether sewer with like things reaching out and toxic gas and lava and definitely an evil version. Oh, and like a tentacle reaching out of it as well. Then finally, okay, we've got a sewer kraken. Over in Vote 4, we have a sewer kraken that's burst out of the sewer, and he's picking up cars and destroying the road, and that's really, really freaking cool. They're eating people and help, and you know, that is quite evil, not gonna lie, so Vote 4. My name has been Rage, this has been the Sewers Quick Build. Vote 1 for Evil Raphael, Vote 2 for Fire Toilet, Vote 3 for Lava Sewer, and Vote 4 for Sewer Kraken. My name has been Rage, and like if you enjoyed this, it really just helped, guys, and I do appreciate it. Goodbye.